Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble, and we are about to embark on a great journey in the sky. Beyond the sky. In outer space, amongst the stars and planets, where life is so exciting because we haven't really been there. This is one of those video games. I dream of these kind of games. I love outer space games. I just can't play them. They usually, I've often had this conversation on streams, actually. It's a good thing to talk about, actually. And it's this. Why do games that are taking place in outer space, why do they run so hot on a PC, on a lot of PCs, most PCs? I have a good PC, I have a good game card. Why can't I run an outer space game? I have trouble, bro, I have trouble playing a marble game in space. It's like where a marble just moves around in outer space, kind of. It's like the thing about outer space, and I googled this a while ago, and it said recently actually, but a while ago. So it's both. It was a while ago and recently. How about that? That's a conundrum. Why do I googled this? Why, if you were playing a game that takes place in outer space, why is it so difficult? Like, why does it take so much energy for the computer? I don't know how to really say it, but it seems to just take a lot, you know? And it basically said, like, there's a lot of things about outer space. Here, I'll ask it again, as a matter of fact. And I'll ask Copilot, and then we'll get into the game. And before we get into the game, let me tell you what the game is. Because I honestly I don't know the name off the top of my head. Here, let's... And then we'll ask about why space games are so difficult.
Hi there, Black Topaz 8.
Hi, can you call me Pebble? I'm streaming.
Absolutely, Pebble. Let's dive right into it. And hey, how's the stream going today?
Oh, stream's going great. Thanks for asking.
Awesome to hear, Pebble. Sounds like you've got a good vibe going on. Anything in particular you're showing off or playing around with on stream today?
Well, I'm playing the game Everspace. That's the name of the game, guys. Everspace.
Nice pick. Everspace is a total blast. All that space combat and exploration definitely makes for some fun stream.
Hey, I wanted to ask you a question about, in general, just about space games. Just kind of get your theory or your feeling or your take on it. So basically, I've noticed that a lot of outer space games or games that take place in space with stars and planets and specifically flying around in ships and stuff, why does it seem to be such a task for a computer to have to undertake? Because I've noticed my PC gets very hot when it's dealing with games like that. And what is your take on that?
Oh, that's a great one, Pebble.
Yeah, can you tell us your take on that?
Oh, absolutely. So space games really put your computer through its paces because they usually render in these huge, vast environments and a ton of different objects in real time. It's basically like a juggling act for your GPU, but hey, it's all in the name of gorgeous cosmic views, right? So what got you into these space games to begin with?
Well, that's a great question. I've always been into space. And we're talking to the audience, so that's good to talk to them. I've always been into space games, and I've always wanted to get a really good space game. I mean, I'm a guy that watched Star Trek. Like, I love Star Trek. I mean, Star Wars, of course, who doesn't love Star Wars? But Star Wars is arguably more of a cinematic kind of, it's more like fighty and fighting. Star Trek is more philosophical and, anyway, I just always wanted to be in space. Like, I always imagine what would life be like if you lived in outer space and you had like a regular job, and that's what Star Trek does. But we're not playing a Star Trek game, but yeah, I've always enjoyed space games.
And it makes perfect sense. There's just something about space that really catches the imagination. It's got that whole mix of adventure and philosophy, right? So I can see why you're drawn to it. Now I'm curious, is there a dream space setting you'd love to dive into if you could design your own game?
You know, I would pick something like a normal thing, like basketball in space or something like that, sports in space, because I think that's the next thing, is that when people end up living in outer space, your life becomes more normalized. So then the idea is, what normal things would you do in space? Like I think an interesting video game would be Trash Man in Space, where the Trash Man has this really cool like spaceship thing, and it has to go around and collect all the garbage in a certain amount of time.
I love that idea. Trash Man in Space would be such a quirky, everyday twist on a space adventure. You'd have your spaceship, you'd be zipping around collecting your space garbage. Definitely a fun concept. So if you had to design the Trashman spaceship, what kind of cool features would you throw in there?
Well, it would kind of look like, you know, I want it to look like a trash truck, except it would just be like flying. So it would, you know, it would definitely have rockets, you know, on the back, propulsion rockets on the bottom, so it could sort of steer around a little bit. Yeah.
Propulsion rockets on the bottom, so it's kind of like taking that classic garbage truck look and just giving it some serious space age flair.
Yeah,
you got to pick.
Totally. Yep.
Be like this rocket-powered flying trash truck just zooming around out there and picking up all the orbiting junk.
Yeah. Yeah, or like, you know, there's just living normal everyday life in outer space is always just an interesting kind of thought. Like even a guy that's like dumping like toxic waste, which is actually like, not to be gross, but like toilet waste, you know? Like think about it, like what happens to toilet waste when you're in outer space? Like things like that, when you think about like real everyday stuff, and then you become the guy that has to take out the waste, then it kind of becomes an interesting game idea, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. And then spinning that into a whole space adventure is definitely a fun angle. You're suddenly not just a garbage collector, you're like a space sanitation hero. It's definitely a unique twist for a game.
Well, that's a good name, actually. Space Sanitation Hero is great.
Totally agree.
SSH.
SSH. That acronym's got a cool vibe to it too. It's like you've got a whole brand on your hands. So do you think you'd want to come up with a logo or maybe a little theme song for your brand new hero?
Space Sanitation Hero, SSH, would be good enough. You could probably come up with some funny lettering, some kind of cool lettering for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get back to my stream. It was nice talking to you. Thank you. We haven't even started playing the game yet.
Absolutely. Dive back in and have a great time streaming. It's valuable. Lots of fun to be had with Space Sanitation Hero whenever you're ready to flesh it out. If you need more brainstorming, you know where to find me. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye, Copilot. That's Copilot. Copilot is, sorry that took so long. We don't like the intros to take that long, but you know what? It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Everspace. We gotta figure out where we're gonna put our camera for this. We gotta make sure we're streaming. Okay, we are. We're gonna do options first. Let's take a look at the controls. Oh wait, it already inverts the y-axis. How much do you love that? Display. I don't think we need subtitles. Sound. That actually seems pretty good. I'm gonna take it down even further though. Let's take the music. I think we need to turn the music off. There we go. Thank you. Would you like to start the game in first or third person camera mode? I'm gonna go third person because when using a controller, would you like to play with the Y-axis inverted? This can be changed. Invert, please. I'm a third person guy more than
Something's not right with me.
First person.
I'm having memory loops. There was a dispute. I was standing in the way of their plans. I was restrained. Shot with something. Who is this? I managed to escape. That's all I can remember. I must find some answers.
Pilot requires further training.
Oops.
Activating automatic assistance. Stand by.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
Move forward with ZL. Backward with L. Okay. Turn left and right using R, up and down using the R. So this is taking me back, this is taking me forward. Strafe with L and hover boost by pressing L.
Let's begin by shooting targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Alright, let me see if I can get these targets. Okay. There's one of them.
The next targets have shields. First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields. When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
Select the primary weapons by tapping. Okay. Pulse laser. Pulse laser is first, right? Okay. Oops, I don't want to do that, actually. Okay, hold on. We need to do the pulse laser first. Your pulse lasers are stronger than shields. Your Gatling gun deals more damage. Your pulse level is stronger against shields. Your Gatling gun deals more hull damage. Let me try the Gatling.
Use missiles on the next targets. Set a target lock before shooting so the missiles can home in.
Press R to lock the target you're currently aiming at. Fire secondary weapons with R. You currently only have one secondary equip, but you can normally switch between weapons. Okay, we're doing missiles now? Alright. There we go.
It appears as if you're ready for the next stage.
Okay.
I have created a jump target. Aim toward it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
Oops, my bad. That's what I meant to do. Hey, we're in outer space right now. Sector 1, difficulty normal, position, unknown risk, jump gate. Upgrade the sector scanner perk to reveal threat levels.
As you can see from your fuel gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit. You should aim to refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
Okay. Where is it? Okay. Right? Like, what the hell? Okay. Oh, there's all the fuel.
That should do it.
Remaining well provisioned is key to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources.
How come I don't see the fuel gauge? Now I do. Okay, so let's see what our camera looks like here. This is the part where we kind of get our camera together with our... Hold on. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay. Let's like do something like this. Will that work? Where the camera is like, because this way it's kind of. And then you can still see stuff that you need to see. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe you gotta do it like this. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm not supposed to be shooting, am I? Fly towards the junk field. Oh, what's that?
I have located a container at some distance.
Ah, resources.
And a weapon. But you don't have a free slot to install it. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
I mean, beam laser. The pulse laser is a standard tool for shooting down enemy shields. The beam laser is a powerful energy beam weapon that deals a constant high amount of both hull and shield damage. The perfect tool to quickly destroy wrecker drones. Attributes: shield DPS, energy consumption, range. DPS, the pulse laser DPS. The shield DPS, I'm looking, has better shield. Hull damage. Energy consumption is about the same, a little bit more. The range, I mean, the pulse laser is good to go, actually. I salvaged it.
There's an outlaw ship incoming. I would advise activating your weapon overdrive in order to prepare for the encounter. This will enhance your weapon damage considerably.
I like the sound of that.
Hold on. Hold on. Where'd he go? Okay.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
So the laser turret, let's take a look here. We salvaged it. Okay. So we could basically control where we go. No. Oh wait, that's where we just were, isn't it? Oh shoot.
What's my objective?
Reaching your destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer some more substance to your answers.
Boosting firing primary weapons and using device consumes energy. Pay attention to the energy bar below the crosshair. It might be smart to wait for the energy to recharge before going into the next fight. Bring your ship to a full stop in order to increase the recharge speed. Well, it said not to get into a fight. Okay. You've reached the final location of this sector. Fly through the jump gate in order to reach the next sector. You won't be needing any fuel for the jump.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by Gradient Front prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now, you want me to use this?
It is the only way to the next sector, so, yes.
What happened?
Outlaws. Independent operators with varied affiliations, profiting from trafficking, extortion, illegal weapons trade, piracy, drone smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need. Strange. Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them. I had managed to escape. I was weak and ill. My cells were deteriorating. A deadly poison. A cytotoxin. Slow, relentless, eating me away.
It's eating me away, still. I can't...
There was a way to halt its progress.
Halt its
but
progress?
it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion. And await the outcome in stasis. A long, uncertain sleep.
There is like a theory that, and this has been going on for a long time, which is the cryogenic thing. And this is kind of a like, it's a cool idea, which is like right now, for example, homelessness is at an all-time high, you know, all this kind of stuff, right? And it's just a tough time. And really the truth is, we basically just have no choice but to wait until things like get better. Somehow, you know, whatever this thing, whatever AI is going to do for us, whatever robots are going to do, when that does happen, if I could, I would just put myself in cryogenic state for the next, I'd say 100 years. And by then, I think things would be have been worked out. Let's go.
I saw myself again. Dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal recollections.
Wait, what are you saying? My original? I'm
A clone. Yes. Usually this is not realized by limited use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong here.
Stop. This is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
I have no information. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answer, actually, but I am as curious as you are.
I mean, I'm fucked here. Okay, I'm dead. Sheesh. You've earned enough credits in your last run in order to buy a new perk. Go to the perk screen, third tab, and buy a perk that you can afford. Okay. What do I have? I have 1,518. Okay. Okay. So critical hit chance. Increase your global critical hit chance for all primary weapons. That sounds good. We'll upgrade that. We have 718 bucks left. Credit loot bonus. We have $218 left. Adds additional information to the sector map. There you go. There it is. We added perks. Thank you. Oh, I should have gone easy level for this. All right, we'll go next time. We'll do easy because this is obviously it's kind of hard.
This time I'll make it.
I mean, it's super fun, and it's great to be in space, but it's super hard too, though. It's pretty hard. I'm gonna go with an easier level here. I'm gonna go with easy. Receive 25% less credits, though. But that's okay. I need to play more, you know? If I keep dying like that, I'm not getting any playtime in. Let's see something here. The codex, characters. Data. Ship stats, game stats. Enhancements, Hall of Fame achievements, challenges.
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base. Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone, using these instructions to launch operations. I would advise caution on approach.
Maybe it's worth the risk.
There's one guy down. Critical chance. Blueprint. I'm supposed to
This
put
will
myself.
enhance your weapon damage considerably.
Yeah,
I like the sound of that.
I should have done that before. Let's get some fuel. Let's see what our fuel looks like. Fuel's okay, actually, it looks like. Yeah, we don't need fuel. Mineable gas.
That's just what I need.
What the fuck is going on? Three, two, one. Let me relax here. I'm all excited. I'm all hunched up here. I'm inside this ship. Let's get out of here. This is cool. I like flying around. Alright, but we're playing better, though. We are playing better. Let's go back to the hangar. We are playing better. We have 359 bucks. 359 bucks. This is 200 for the amount of different devices that your ship can carry. Your energy core. Energy capacity, let's upgrade that. I like the music. Okay. There's my ship, so good looking, okay. Yeah, we'll keep it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. What is this game called? Everspace. Very cool.
I think I've got this figured out.
There's a fighter wreck right there. Freighter wreck, rather, yeah. I mean, I'm guessing we're supposed to hit as much of the map as we can, right? So, I don't know. Let's go. I don't really know what I'm doing yet in this game. But that's okay. I'm having a great time just being here. And I like the idea that we could get into a fight at any time. That's fun. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, really.
result.
Ooh, nice.
More credits.
So what should we do now? Should we drive around here and just figure out what's what? Mineable crystal. Mineable crystal. We need some fuel soon.
You have extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm having fun. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I think we're doing a good job just kind of going with the flow, kind of floating around, finding things, collecting things. So far there's no like storyline where they're going like, you have to do this. They're basically just kind of letting you find your way through the game. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like. Oh, hold on.
Okay, so I have 1,676 bucks here. So I could upgrade some things. My map. I've got 1,276. I can upgrade critical chance. Nanobot efficiency increases the amount of hull hit points repaired by 1 nanobot. The hull. Let's upgrade the hull. We really upgraded the hull there. That was what we needed to do. Energy capacity, energy regeneration. There we go. Okay, so basically it looks like we you just keep dying and then you come back and you get your perks up a little bit, then you go back. Eventually, probably you become strong enough where you can get past these levels easier. Let's go. Oh, okay. What ship were we using? Okay. So we unlocked another ship, it looks like. Alright, let's give it another go here. Playing some new
Perhaps
games.
we can make an improvement on our last run.
I intend to.
Hub. What's better, Hub or Pornhub? What do you guys think? Give 1 in the chat if you think Pornhub is better. Give 2 in the chat if you think Hub is better. Or corn on the cob in your tub. Corn on the cob tub.
The level of
Hub.
destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. The demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Okar authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
Okay, we gotta somehow go inside there. Oops, sorry. Okay. Let's see if we can go inside there somehow. Can we do that? Oh, we can. It almost looks like we're supposed to. Oh, shit. Jeez.
You are acquiring a taste for cast-offs, by the looks of things.
Oh, nice. Communication hub hacks.
As you have probably ascertained,
Oh, yeah.
hacking comm hubs has its benefits.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, jeez. My gosh. Oh, my. Alright. That's pretty cool.
This could be a sticky situation here. What am I picking up on the broadcast channel here?
The Okar are a reptilian race with a tendency towards reactive behavior. They are indigenous to the cluster, and the Colonials' uninvited guests. Distrust runs deep.
I guess we don't need to reach any more fuel. Okay. Let's look at all these cubes here. We got some cubes. Alright. I want my MTV. You got your guitar, microwave ovens. Oh, it's 7. Okay. It's super far away. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Jeez. Let's go towards the, there we go. Sector 1. Upgrade the sector scanner perk to reveal level threats.
Do you reckon there's anything salvageable on this freighter?
Probably, but I would not advise it as it may draw unwanted attention.
What's this mining outfit I'm registering?
Grady and Brunt prospects, corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone. Their monopoly has ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently. A jump depressor is active nearby.
That's not good.
Well, do something about it. Find it and disable it. The higher the signal strength, the closer you are.
Jumping suppressed signal.
Intercepted.
Thank you. Jeez. The GMB fighter. Is that not like an enemy? It's probably not an enemy. I don't know. Okay. Jumping suppressed signal. 45, 44.
This is a service station. Do you know what happens in a service station?
No.
I thought I asked the questions here.
Do you?
Refuel? Trade parts?
You're learning.
All right, what are we doing now? What's happening? What's going on in this game? What is actually going on? What the fuck are we supposed to be doing right now? It's coming from the game. It sounds like... Jesus, sounds bad. Okay, let's see. Star map. Data.
was dumb. Didn't you know all units in the direct vicinity would react negatively if you attacked them?
No,
I can see that now, thanks.
I didn't know that. Just kill me. I don't care at this point. I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. To be honest with you. I'm a little confused. So there you go. There's the game. God only knows what we're really supposed to be doing in this game. I'm not really 100% sure. All I know is you keep floating around. You learn as you go. It gives you, like, you run into trouble. You kill stuff. You jump from hole to hole. Black hole to black hole, I guess. And then you just keep earning credits and then spending them. Apparently. So there you go. There you go. That's listen. We're playing new games. I didn't really expect to get a super long session in there, but that was short, I have to admit. But you know what? A lot of the sessions have been short this week. And it's just because that's just where it's going. I'm not mad at it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a new game that we just started playing. It's cool. It's a space game. I would expect to see it again. The name of the game is Everspace. We played Terminator 2D today. There was a couple more games that I wanted to play tonight, but we might just... I don't know if we're going to get to Donkey Kong Country tonight. We might. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream. I'd like to do a very quick advertisement because that was a short stream. But it gives people an idea of what we could possibly play later.
I hope to build more.
And it's a good introduction to the game. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble. On most social media, Van Pebble is on Twitter /X. Please follow us. Look at our posts. Enjoy. Van Pebble is on YouTube. We take the videos from Twitch. We throw them up on YouTube. It doesn't look like a lot of views there, but people eventually do watch. And look, all I know is I just keep putting up stuff that I like, and eventually people will catch on and enjoy it. I have to say that was an interesting stream that we just had, because even though it was kind of, I mean, that was a quick stream, but I had actually played that part before, so I kind of wanted to like sort of replay what I had done before and just get a feel for the game, basically. The idea of being outer space is a great feeling, so I thought that was captured in that stream, and I would expect future streams to be a little bit longer. I definitely try to accomplish a little bit more in the stream, but for an introduction is what I'm saying to a game. That was a great stream. And Van Pebble on YouTube, like the videos, subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying the videos and you're watching it all the time and you constantly want to see what I'm up to, then you might as well just subscribe. We give you videos every week, and we're going to keep doing it. I'm a creator. That's what I do. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to donate money to Van Pebble and you've got the extra money, that's the only reason that I would ever want your money, is if you can afford it. Then go to PayPal, type send money, and type in the name @Thomas Paul Vino. No spaces, no capital letters. at Thomas Palvino on PayPal. And also, if you have a Prime sub, I'll take it, but I don't care that much about Prime subs. And this is Burnfish. By the way, Burnfish is another great streamer. Check them out. They're always streaming. The guy's good. You know, he streams cool games. He streams poker, Megabonk, Dead by Daylight. He's a small streamer like myself, but he's not putting his videos up. Interesting. Anyway, Burnfish is somebody to follow. Asuna Karaoke is somebody that is one of my, I would say she's probably my favorite streamer. She's very cool. She's very pretty. But she's also like older. She's not just showing tits and ass. She's actually doing something. But she does want followers. So if you could go to her Twitch page, show her some love, I would appreciate it, because she's a great streamer. She basically like sings karaoke. That's why her name is Asuna Karaoke, and she's very good. She will take you to Wonderland. She's great. She really is. She dresses up. It's an interesting story about her. She's a Japanese woman who lives in Australia. I still don't know the story behind that. But she's streaming in Australia. And if you listen to her talk and everything, she's hard. I mean, she's Japanese to the bone. To the bone.
But aren't photos of the Christmas Santa Asuna. So it's gonna be my 23rd letters if someone will redeem. Listen. I have a big dentist appointment tomorrow, so I'm gonna be spot during the whole. What? Is it why you chose this time, right before your birthday? Why you have to suffer?
So there you go. We're having fun with Asuna. She's very funny. She's very cool. And my name, of course, is Van Pebble, and I'm the fuck out of here, guys. That's gonna do it for this stream. It's not like we're trying to rush streams out. It's just that I'm playing 3, like, well, at least we played 2. I'm still thinking about the next stream, but like, we just played 2 brand new games to us. I kind of have played the last game before, but like very fucking briefly. So these are like new games. So I just kind of wanted to open the 2 new games with like, you know, a short stream. And that's going to do it for this particular stream. And if you don't see me again today, then this is our last stream for the week. We stream fresh streams on the weekdays from Monday through Thursday. Thank you everybody for watching the entire week. I do appreciate it. And I had fun. I had a lot of fun. And we'll talk to you later. Enjoy your day.